gentlemen, and beings from all over the galaxy, welcome to beautiful downtown Salop Avagar, where tonight's main event is the Ophidian Gladiator Games. Brought to you by Cyberclaw Enterprises. For all your Cyberclaw needs, we claw because we care. My name is Bob McLaughlin, and our two managers tonight are Sean the Slasher Jones and Rafi Beatdown Smith. The following gameplay example will lead you through an entire wave of the Ophidian card game, starting with setup, leading through combat, and ending with the breather. Now entering the arena, Rafi's team, including Freak Show, Madame Petite, Little Jinx, and Pockshot. Isn't he cute? Sean's team includes Freak Show. Wait a minute. Is that right? I guess that's a clone, so we'll go with his nickname, David Dangers. We also have version 9, Trace, and Schaefer Steelarm, the Stallion. Sean starts with Phased Blades, Mega Ram Boost, Arachnobots, and Distraction. Rafi will be using Dripping Leak, Festering Stink, Let Freedom Ring, Bloaters, and Drosh.
I won the die roll, so I go first. I'm gonna set up my field, keeping Madame Petite and Freak Show in the front.
Freak Show goes solo in the front with the rest in the back.
Let's begin. I play Dripping Leak on version 9 for 2 CP.
Biotech? Oh, Myotech! That's a serious opening move.
Alright, and I bring in Bloaters for 3 CP.
Bloaters ooze onto the field, ready to do some damage. Sean's got to be glad they come into play in the support field.
Well, version 9 wants some weapons, so I'm gonna give him a pair of Phase Blades. They bring me the 9 CP.
And now we get to see how Sean earned the nickname the Slasher. Those Phase Blades are wicked.
Alright, say goodbye to your Phase Blades. Let Freedom Ring, X is 2 CP.
Alright, they're toast.
Easy come, easy go.
That was negative, so you get to go.
In that case, version 9 is ready to deal out some destruction. Grappling Strike on your Pockshot.
Look out, Pockshot! Version 9's Grappling Strike has meant the end for many a gladiator.
Okay, but first, either take 1 damage or scrap 3 cards.
I'll scrap the 3 cards.
What's that seeping out of version 9's joints? It looks like nobody's immune to a well-placed Dripping Leak.
Pockshot moves forward and takes 1 damage. He's raging, but I got the flow now.
Look out! The spawn of evil is furious! He may not look very dangerous, but I've seen him melt down some of the major players with just a glance. A character is raging when the number of wounds on him is equal to or greater than his raging value.
I put Festering Stink on version 9.
Hey, you!
Okay, and I'll give my Freak Show a boost with Mega Ram Boost. That cost me 1 CP, moving me from 9 to 8. And in addition, I'm gonna bring out a pair of Arachnobots.
Alright.
That moves me to 7 CP.
Memory upgrades and spiders? Cybernetics has it all!
I'm gonna attack you. Freak Show against version 9, 2 damage.
You may hit me, but you're not getting a full attack. I got Distraction, which costs 3 and lowers your attack by 1.
Freak Show checks out the cheerleaders. You gotta love a well-placed set of pom-poms.
That leaves me with 1 wound on my version 9.
Let's see you try that again. Madame Petite attacks version 9 for 2 damage.
And you're not touching version 9 this time. Freak Show's gonna protect for him and take the 2 damage.
I'm gonna play Drosh for 2 CP.
Well, looks like that's it for Rafi's credit points. I guess he's gotta make do with what he's got left.
Pockshot's looking weak and has no help, so I'm gonna attack him with Freak Show. That's a 2 damage attack against Pockshot.
Boy, the crowd loves a good smackdown.
He takes it.
Cheer is me.
Sean gains 1 cheer for attacking an unset character with a gladiator, in this case, Freak Show. No cheer is generated when attacking a set character, however.
But he's raging, which means you take a damage back.
Since Pockshot is currently raging, Freak Show will take 1 damage back for attacking an unset raging character.
Okay, Freak Show takes the damage. Stallion's coming forward. Stallion can use his 1-2 punch to add 1 damage.
Sean is using Schaefer Steel Arm's ability, which is an offensive response. If on a die roll he rolls a 5 or a 6, Stallion's attack damage, that's ADMG, will be increased from 1 to 2.
Don't roll a 5 or a 6. Oh, man.
1 extra damage.
Oh no! Looks like Schaefer Steel Arm's on a roll. I guess Sean's out for blood.
Hawkshot takes the 2 damage, but deals 1 back.
Okay. That gives me 2 cheer. The crowd is mine.
Shot. Who needs the crowd?
Arachnobots is now going to attack with its special ability that costs 3. 1 damage on Hawkshot, 1 damage on Freak Show. That's the end of your Hawkshot.
It is. Hawkshot's gone. I lost him. He goes to my funeral pyre, and Freak Show takes the other damage. I advance Little Jinx, and go after your spiders, your arachnobots.
You can't have them. Trace is going to intercept the damage.
Intercepting is an ability that an unset gladiator can take when a character on their team in the same field is the target of an attack. The intercepting gladiator becomes the target of the attack and takes the damage, just like protecting.
Try to intercept this. Bloaters attacks them for 1 damage.
All right, you got him.
And now, my Drosh attacks your Freak Show.
We've got a Drosh coming after the exhausted Freak Show. Boy, those Turvians are tough customers.
Who takes it?
I'm gonna pass.
Well, it looks like Rafi's all out of options. Sean's still got 1 credit point left. What's he gonna do?
I also pass.
And that marks the end of Wave 1. Stick with us, more to come. Both players are out of actions and have passed consecutively. This ends the wave, and we move into the breather. The breather is when both players get to reset all of their resources and prepare for the next round and wave of fighting.
We're at the breather. It's time to regenerate.
Let's unset.
Draw cards.
Draw cards. I scrap these.
Keep in mind, I get 1 extra card because of Mega Ram Boost.
Right. 9 cards.
10 for me. Putting the extras at the bottom. Okay, we're in the second wave, so let's set our CP to 10 plus 2 for the wave.
Whichever player has more wounds on their gladiators, both active and destroyed, starts the next wave with the flow.
I have 6 wounds on Hawkshot, because he's destroyed in the funeral pyre, and 1 wound on Freak Show. I have 7 wounds.
I have 4 on my Freak Show, and 1 on each of my other gladiators. That's 7 too.
Oh, it's a tie.
And you know what that means. Cheer is mine, I start with flow.
In order to keep a card in play, you must pay its maintain cost. If you don't pay the maintain cost of a card, it is scrapped.
Since I have flow, I'll maintain first. I'm going to keep my Mega Ram Boost for its 1 maintain cost. Leaves me with 11 for the second wave.
Alright. I have Dripping Leak, Drosh, and Bloaters. I'm going to get rid of Festering Stink. The cards I'm keeping cost me 3, so I start off with 9.
Now, both players get to promote 1 gladiator of their choice. The gladiator that is promoted also heals 1 wound.
Okay, I'm going to promote now. I'm going to raise version 9 to level 2 and remove his 1 wound.
I'm going to raise Freak Show and remove his wound.
Finally, both players set up their gladiators. This is the maneuver step, preparing for the next wave.
Version 9 and Freak Show are going to come forward this time. Trace and Stallion are going to stay in the back.
I'm moving everyone behind except for Freak Show.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's start the second wave.
Let's go.
We're moving into the beginning of Wave 2. Don't go anywhere, this one's a real claw biter.